Hey students, let's talk about this week's assignments. So you have assignments due in both Blackboard and in SAM using Microsoft Office. You're going to have assignments in both places for several weeks, and I know this is a problem for you to keep up with. However, if you get in the habit of working in both places, I think you'll be okay. Do the SAM assignments first. So for example, if this week you have PowerPoint, do all the PowerPoint work early in the week. Then do the assignment in Blackboard, whatever's on your assignment chart for the week. For example, this week it might be Chapter 4. So if you look, and when you see me turn my head, that's because on another screen I have up your assignment chart. So when I look back and forth, that's how that works. So when I'm looking at your assignment chart, you have a column for the week and a column for the assignments in Blackboard. Then you have a check it off. So you can print this off and then check off what you're doing. There's a link at the top where you can print that off. Then you have your Microsoft Office SAM assignments, and then the due date is in the last column, and that means everything in that row is due on that date. For example, you're now in about week 5. You have, say, Chapter 4 assignments, and that includes a combined test for Chapters 3 and 4. Then you have all of the PowerPoint assignments in SAM. All of this is due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. when everything gets shut off. Now, you have to schedule time to make this happen, and waiting until the weekend and having a problem with SAM is not going to help you. So I suggest that maybe you start those earlier in the week, get those out of the way, and then you can do your Microsoft Office Chapter 4 assignments. What I'd like to point out to you is when you're under the folder for Chapter 4, you have a check it off, which actually lists what you're doing this week, objectives and why study the chapter. And then as you scroll down, I have a PowerPoint you can review and a couple of videos that would be helpful. You have a true-false quiz and then the combined test. And then under that, you have something called Show Me You Know. And this is an exercise to show me that you know where your grades are and what your grade is. So you have to use a print screen to do that. So if you look on your keyboard, you're all going to have a different keyboard to get to print screen. For instance, on mine, I simply have a button that says PRTSCN. That's my print screen button. So when I push it, nothing's going to happen on the screen. You're not going to see it flash, but it captures the image of your screen. Then you can open Paint, which is under Accessories, or you can paste it in a Word document. Open that up and paste it in there. Some of you are going to have to hold the Function key and your print screen button. So just be aware there's more than one way to do this. The screen is not going to flash when you do it, but when you open Word or Paint, Paint's the easiest to do for me. You paste it in and you'll see the image of your screen with your grade. Which grade should you show me? Just click on your My Grades tab on the left and print whatever comes up, and that'll be sufficient for that grade. If you have any questions, I'll be in all week in the morning. If any of you have questions, don't hesitate to ask or email me. The problem is some of you are waiting till the weekend where I'm not as committed to checking your emails. I do check, but I might not be able to check as frequently because also I have stuff to do on the weekend. So please be aware that you need to ask during the week if you have a question. Have a great week.